Hello, 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 and welcome into the Hourglass. Welcome if you were new. It's great to have each and every beautiful, bright, lovely, unique, special, rare soul on my channel today. Cancer season. Happy birthday to the Cancers in the house. We just experienced that 7/7 portal. Happy birthday to my brother. He is a July 7th Cancer. So yeah, tell me what you guys was going through on the 7/7 portal. A lot of miraculous gifts and miracles has been happening with me and my family. And I just want to say how proud I am, how excited I feel just to be here today, just to be alive in a good spirit. And I hope you guys are doing well and feeling airy yourself. So let's see what's going on. This is all channel messages, so it may or it may not resonate. And if it does, then great. Love to hear it in the comment box. All right, so let's see what's going on. I'm getting some warrior energy. I also have some big warrior braids in my hair with some purple elastic bands on it. So I'm with the blues and the purples, y'all. It's the blues and the purples. So let's see what kind of teachable moment is going on. Or for some of you, this is a skip lesson. And we all know what happens when we skip lessons. We repeat it, right? Sometime or the other. Can't get past it without, you can't bypass it to get to that next level in life. So we're going to look for conflicts, teachable moments, revelations. What's going on? We're also going to look at what is a secret weapon here. What could you use that's available to you? What kind of natural earth magic or power you could use to help aid you moving forward. All right, let's see what's going on. Clear, simple answers. Clear, simple answers. What is going on for my viewer? What was unleashed? What has begun? What was triggered off? What started on the 7/7 portal? We also have this buck moon in Capricorn coming up. Yeah. Full moon in Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, this card has been coming up all over. It is the 7 Pentacles in the traditional tarot, but in this deck, it's called patience and planning. So the key words here is patience and planning. Some of you may have invested in a situation or a particular relationship, connection, and you're waiting to see what is the rewards here or what is your fruits of your labor. This card is asking you to have a little bit more patience, all right? For those of you, you need to have patience with a plan that you're trying to execute. Good things take time, right? Some of you, you're looking at something, I think it's worth investing in. But again, if you lack patience, if you're very impatient by nature, I feel like you could get very frustrated and even react impulsively because of your natural impatientness, right? Let's see what's going on. We also have the third eye chakra that was on the bottom of the deck. So that's letting me know that you guys may be getting vivid dreams. Some of you, you need to follow your dreams or those ideas that come to you when you're trying to go to sleep. So if you're in for the night, you just settled in your bed and you have this amazing thought, don't hesitate to write it down. Do not put it in your phone. Do not put it in your phone notes. Nah. Put it in a notebook. Always have a journal or a notepad around you, especially if you're a very deep thinker or you have a lot of plans, bursts of creative spark or energy coming through in plans or ideas. Go ahead and take a piece of paper and a pencil and write it down. And we have sacrifice. That would be the Hangman card in a traditional tarot with the throat chakra. Easy. All right, so let me tell you, there is going to be some sacrifices that have to be made. It's necessary for this plan to work for some of you. I keep seeing muddy water here, and I'm seeing a lot of dead leaves. So if you need to declutter, if you need to clean your home up, declutter your room, now is the time to do so. You need to think clearly. You need to focus, all right? And by decluttering or cleaning up your space free of dust, it would make that process flow a little easier. Now, the throat chakra may be blocked for some of you, or this is someone that you're tethering to or you're engaged with. I feel like this person does want to holler out. They want to reach out. They may even have a conversation, or for some of you, somebody may have invested in something and they're risking or they're having to sacrifice more than they're willing to, and they want to speak up about that. So that may be at work, that may be a family situation, or even in your relationships. If you're feeling like, you're the one that's always pulling stuff together, don't be afraid to talk to your partner. Use a sense of integrity and listen to what this person has to say. If you know that this person or the party or your partner has an issue with listening, pull it out first before you begin to discuss or whatever it is you want to bring to their attention. Let them know, hey, I need you to listen to what I'm telling you. It's very important. Have patience. We have 2 cards talking about patience and being calm. If that's something that you're not good at and you realize that being impatient has caused a lot of stagnant situations, now is your time to practice that for your own well-being, for your own growth. Now, I did see the third eye chakra. Some of you are still working on accepting, trusting, and acting on some sort of inner guidance. Now you're going to the next level where you actually have to listen to the guidance that's coming to you. It may be coming in a form of a messenger, and maybe it's someone that you don't want to talk to, or I'm also getting that some of you, someone that was reluctant to make the necessary sacrifice and planning to get a relationship started with you. I feel like they need to ask you for some sort of guidance or help. Some of you are going to be asked to be honest and open with a particular situation or how you feel. For some of you, I feel like you waited a little too late to speak up, and now you're in a bind. We have the teacher energy with the throat chakra, and we have the hermit. We also have Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius energy with Scorpio and Taurus, Capricorn as well. That could all be seasons. That could all be zodiac signs as well. So clear your throat. Make sure you're cleaning your tongue properly. Gargle with some salt water to clear out that throat chakra. Some of you may need to buy a neti pot. Who knows what a neti pot is? Is when you put it in your nose to clear out your nasal cavity. You could try that as well. You could try cleaning out your ears. You could even try reading out loud as well, to help with your vocals. Some of you are about to upgrade your vocabulary here as well. So the throat chakra coming out today is asking us as a collective to speak one's truth. If there were sacrifices that you were making and you feel unjust, or you feel very it's almost like you're regretting some sort of investment, speak how you feel. Even if your voice shakes. All right. Some of you are going to have some sort of inspiration by somebody else expressing themselves. The throat chakra has a lot to do with divine guidance. So I don't know if somebody's going to come and tell you a word or some sermons or the word of God. I think I shoot my mom. I shoot her something about that. I can't remember how it goes, but it was talking about really listening to the word of God and finding that truth within yourself. Some of you, you're going to run into a very messy situation because you did not listen to your inner voice. That ignoring and impatientness, that is self-betrayal. All right. Some of you, I feel like someone is going to come out and tell you what they were lying about. If they didn't want to invest or they didn't see the sacrifices as necessary, they're going to tell you the true reason, especially if they lied to you, because they're sitting here pondering or contemplating on everything that has transpired thus far. I also feel like somebody's worrying in silence about an investment or about a results coming into their reality. Somebody's worried about the results and they're very quiet about it. I also feel like some of you have someone that fears being judged. This is why they don't speak up. It's like they have a worry or they have a fear or they immediately get some sort of anxiety that they wouldn't be taken seriously, or I don't know. It just feels like this is something that they always had issues with, maybe in the past, whenever they told the truth or whenever they tried to tell the truth about a situation, they were made to feel like they were lying. So they just don't say anything at all. Yeah, somebody feels like they're very unworthy of being heard, or they're afraid of some sort of judgment. Hey, this is why things are probably shallow. And when I say shallow, you and this person could feel really deeply for each other, but because you're not communicating, everything is just on the surface level. You know what I'm saying? Hi. I feel like light has been calling out to someone, or there's a lot of divine guidance coming from the ethers, coming from the very force of the universe. And it's like somebody's listening to it. It's like they're in a situation where they don't have a choice, because this is like a waiting season. This is like a waiting game here. Or no, this is not a waiting game. This is like a waiting period, or a waiting season for someone, and they have no choice but to pay attention, to listen, because that's an extreme important part of the throat chakra, is to listen. All right. I'm also hearing listen to the terms and the conditions before you invest, because you may sacrifice more than you're willing to give her, and that may cause like a regression of speaking up, and it may lead someone to be doing some really strange things, all right, to be heard or something. Let me get a sip of my root beer. Hello. Some of you are like screaming out, soda is not good for you. Okay. I'm gonna drink 3 bottles of e-water when I'm finished, all right? All right, let's get some crappy cards to see what is this surrounding. What kind of investment is this? Some of you are dealing with someone, or this is you kind of contemplating, can this grow anymore? What else can I do to improve? I did my best and things still turned out stagnant. If you did your best, honey boo boo, know that that was enough, all right? And it's okay to wait and see how things play out. And when I say wait, I don't mean to sit on your butt or just obsessively be checking in with something or someone or the status of something. I'm saying go on about your life, but keep that open space about that. If you have been trying to manifest something, hey, I feel like somebody's like at a place, they're like stationed at a place, or they're settled at a place, but their mind is elsewhere. Okay, so their mind is in the future. This person's mind is constantly in the future, and they're missing a lot of unique possibilities, miracles, and even this divine guidance that's happening right now. So this is why it's important when you're manifesting, don't think too much ahead. Be here, be right now in this present, so you could see the things that are working for you, the guidance that you need to take to get to that outcome or a certain result that you want, all right? Some of you could have been born on the 5th, the 7th, or the 12th, or this could be birthday months here as well. We have karmic lessons. So this is a karmic lesson, and this is why somebody is up in this hangman's energy. I'm hearing catch a fellow by his toe, and if you want to let him go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So there may be a choice here, or there's like some options or decisions that somebody needs to make, but they're trying to be patient and stick to the plan. This could also feel like a blueprint. Others of you, this person is very aware that not speaking up is creating a shitstorm or a muck. It's almost like the karmic lesson here is to speak one's truth, to speak and express themselves with integrity, and to not lie. Because the more they lie, or the lies create sacrifices that creates this impatientness and this like pessimism. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on here with this patient and planning? A commitment is coming. All right, so for some of you, if you're dealing with someone that you have hopes for with the future, that you're not speaking to, or you're speaking to them sporadically, this person right now is being dragged through karmic lessons about commitment. Maybe this is a commitment phobe, or maybe this person just have difficulties sticking to one thing. It's like the integrity or the discipline or the determination. When it runs out, this person runs off as well. So this person may be also recognizing that to have anything with you, they need to commit fully. And that may be something that they cannot work towards. Their hands are tied behind their back, so to speak. So if you don't have the patience, if you're frustrated about what's been transpiring thus far, I don't know what to tell you. Go find something else to do until this person is ready for you. Or if you're not in that mindset or you don't have that patience, then you need to discuss that with this person or these people or whoever is in the party as well. So on the same page, I'm hearing somebody's in too deep. You know that song by Genesis? I can't remember the title, but it was playing in my mind when I was cleaning up, getting ready to broadcast from my breakfast table. You know I love you, but I just can't take. You know I need you, but I just can't. Something like that. It was coming through my mind earlier today, and I was saying to myself, dang, I'm going to listen to that song before I turn the camera on, but my phone was charging. And I didn't want to mess with the charge by listening to the song and having it charge at the same time. So this person it's mutual between you and this person, but there's no one initiating a plan. I feel like if you're waiting for this person to lead, this is what they're also learning in this karmic lesson here as well. So let me see if I have any notes. You guys know how I do. I'm a scribe. I write a lot. Whatever comes to me, I write it down and I put it with a combination of cards. This is how you learn the card meanings. Those of you that are new to tarot and you're practicing tarot for yourself or for other people, you have to trust your intuition. You have to you have to fully commit to broadcast whatever you feel, you sense, whatever your senses is telling you. You got to broadcast that, all right? So big up to all my fellow tarot readers. I mean, hello to the card readers, but tarot readers are my thing. I love tarot. All right, so I'm not seeing anything that's coming up really fast. I mean, now, because I want to keep this moving. I don't want it long and drawn out. I know you guys probably be tired of hearing my voice. Get to the fucking point. But hangman, yeah, a lot of enlightenment. You know the hangman. That's just one of the key words. The connecting words or key words to the hangman is enlightenment. So right now, somebody's in this waiting season because they're gaining a lot of enlightenment and possibly a lot of wisdom. I feel like with the hangman energy as well, because somebody's taken. Never mind that tea light. I've been working with that tea light all day. Let me get another one because I know some of you are like, oh my God, that's a sign. Well, for some of you, you may be quite burned out, and this is why you're in this waiting period, because you're not taking heed of your body, because your body could be talking to you through the throat chakra as well. You know what I'm saying? Oop, I burned myself with my other candle. Did you guys see that? Such a klutz. Anyway, that just woke up my heart chakra. Anyway, so I'm going off of intuition. I did not find my notes in time, so I'm impatient today, as you could see. So I feel like if this person if you were trying to get in a relationship with someone that was just not learning things, they were bypassing some stuff because of commitment issues or what have you. So this person is a paradox. Okay. This is why things were in limbo, because this person is in a paradox. So it's a transition that's happening here. And this is why you have that wait period. It's part of the process. If you can't handle that, then you're going to learn some serious karmic lessons from your impatientness. And it may be repeated ones. Who wants to repeat some unnecessary freaking karmic lessons? Definitely not this Libra, Aries rising. So you know what it is, right? The god of war and the goddess of love. Hello, tough love. That's mine. All right, so yeah. I feel like somebody's really bored with their life because they did not take the necessary sacrifices they needed to take when they had the chance to. They're taking one step at a time, or they're like backing up. It's almost like they're backing up, but they're not taking that leap of faith, or they're not taking that leap forward as yet. things may be changing, like their priorities or the things that they believe in this hangman's energy. So they're being made to kind of observe the truth of the things that they're doing here and why are they doing it. So even if they're not speaking the truth, they're observing and listening at the same time. So if they're observing you or they're observing their life, they're listening to their inner guidance here as well, or their inner voice. That's all they could do right now. That's all the ether is allowing this person or you to accomplish right now. So if this person had a bad habit of saying one thing and then doing the next, that's part of their karmic lesson as well. Their life is boring. All right. They caused too much static in their relationship because they wanted to do things their way and not make sacrifices at any cost. Who they playing with? Who they playing with? Right? And some of you are like protected by the old gods. You know what I'm saying? And you have very, very strong ancestors that don't play around. They don't play about you. You know what I'm saying? And sacrificing, and you're doing all the sacrificing. This could have been a time waster for a minute, all right? Or things were just looping and it was wasting a lot of precious time here. So let's get some tarot. This is the David Bowie deck. This is one of my personal decks that I use for family and friends. That's my big baby. He's doing his job out there, or his big brother. My son is like terrorizing him, which he always does. We have the King of Cups. So I was finishing saying, this pulls a lot of intuitive guidance out of me. Decks that are more advanced, it does that for me. But that's just how my mind as a Libra works. It's always attracted to abstracts, art or patterns or chaos. And these cards are very chaotic, meaning it has so much going on, But I love it. It was a gift to the channel, and I deeply appreciate that person that it was actually given to me on Mother's Day, but I kind of donated it to my channel. All right, so King of Cups. So your person right now is containing their emotions. They're not talking about how they're feeling, right? A little bit of emotional manipulation could have been going on here, especially if they wanted what they wanted from you, or they wanted their way, but they were just not up for sacrificing anything or at any cost. This person was emotionally manipulative. I feel like right now their heart, I love you, but I just can't take it. I need you, but I just can't. That's all I'm hearing, and it fades out, right? So help me out in the comment box if you know the lyrics. Some of you may be Genesis fans, or you're at that age, that era, whatever, right? We have the Two of Swords. So this person is torn. I feel like they want to be, or they want to stay loyal to themselves, and they still want to show you loyalty. And I feel like you're affecting this person's heart chakra. You make them feel things deeply. You may have that ability, you don't just, you could be one of those people that your actions speak volumes, and how you make them feel speaks a lot to them, right? So we have the Diablo and we have the Three of Wands. So we have fire signs, strong Aries. I'm sensing strong Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And we have Capricorn energy. We also have a Libra cusp here, or a Libra Scorpio partnership here. All right. So yeah, they're you know what? This person has a plan of action, and I'm feeling like they're trying to be patient, or they were patient. It's almost like they were waiting for the chips to fall in their favor without them having to come out of their comfort zone or to sacrifice. And I feel like right now it's hitting this person emotional body that they can't stay on this ledge. Remember, I was talking about somebody backing up, but not taking that leap forward. This person is always on the edge. All right. I also feel like this person was denying that their responsibilities here as well with the Two of Swords. I feel like they have deep instincts, or they're very psychic, but they don't tell you the things that they sense or see in this psychic session they be having. It's something happening regularly with this person. I feel like there's a mild seduction or obsession here with the physical as well. So, this person could be operating from their lower side or their shadow side with the Diablo. I'm also feeling like this person, they didn't have a lot of self-knowledge, or they don't have knowledge or practice integrity, because this is the Diablo. This is like, don't be your worst enemy kind of vibe. I also feel like because they're psychic, for some of you, this person doesn't know they have these natural abilities about themselves, but they feel like they could really overpower people here with their charm or their seduction, or this seduction, you seduce them a lot. So it's like very emotional attraction here. This could be long distance as well, and you guys could have two different worlds already established, that you have commitments that you're already loyal to, like children or businesses, and that may be a factor here with meeting in the middle. This person is torn. They're torn between telling you the truth or staying quiet. I feel like they have the devil on their shoulder. I'm hearing that song by Shine, old hip hop artist by Bad Boys, when he was like, keep it hot and tell the devil I'm coming. You know that song, The Commission? I be listening to all kind of songs. You guys. Ew. All right, yeah, so this person could be fighting with themselves here, fighting with the truth and denying it, like a tug of war here with this person's Two of Swords. I feel like they're going to cut out something, or they feel like you're going to cut them out, because if they're not doing the necessary sacrifices and they're still wanting their, it's like if they've shown you this side about themselves, they have like this nervousness that you may cut them off, or they're sensing those thoughts from you at times because they're very psychic. You got to watch this person. They could, and you know what? They could sense people's emotions. So they could be someone that's an empathic, but they don't know, they're using it in a dark manner. So it's like, you know, when something is hurting someone, but you don't speak or you don't act on it. You don't let anybody know that you know that that person is feeling that way. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So we have the Seven of Pentacles reigning twice. For me, in this season, it's letting me know that the message is completed. It's over. But we're going to continue. This could be just double confirmation for some of you if that's how you're looking at it. But for me, I'm looking at it as, you know what? The message has been broadcast here. And I'm also getting that this person or you could want clarity if things is over. Because it's like, if things were stagnant for a long time, somebody's wondering is this over, or should I wait? Is this worth waiting for? You know? So Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, your person may be watching their shmoneys. They could be penny pinching right now, or they're learning a valuable lesson about greed. Greed is what decays mankind. What I was going to say. Yeah, greed is the energy that decays mankind. You know, don't know when to stop here as well. I'm just looking at my notes. Because the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, it's showing itself more than usual. So, you know, I have to like really sit with it, you know, at my study table, my manifestation table. I feel like this person is having enlightenment of the thorns. If you're the rose, they're learning about your thorns. Hey, they're holding on. They could be holding on to this energetically. They could be still holding on to this psychic connection you guys may share, or this telepathic connection, but they're not telling you that. Others of you, I feel like they're overly confident and don't know when to ask for help, or somebody's overly confident and don't know when to ask for help. Some of you may be very enlightened. You may yourself have moved through some karmic lessons, and this person may trust you. Some of you are psychic mediums naturally, and I feel like you have shown this person your psychic abilities by telling them some things that has transpired, and it's like you have no way of knowing that, especially if you live far away. Some of you are getting this inner voice telling you or updating you about this person and their bind or what's creating this stagnation. So it's almost like some of you are getting input about the reasons why this relationship or this person or this thing, gold, is in pause right now. This is somebody's waiting season. They're learning some valuable lessons about greed, about scarcity in the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. They're invested in a company or a situation that gives limited resources. So this is where all the worry is coming from. Someone thinks that whatever they're invested in is like the game changer, but it's not. They're lying to themselves with the Two of Swords and the Diablo energy. It's really half-ass energy, crumb energy, right? I also feel like somebody may have obsession to sex or sex with you, or it's almost like the King of Cups. They're not getting that emotional intimacy. Could be this Capricorn with Cancer, or, you know, this Cancer season. It's affecting this person. It's like they're very moody. They're very, very moody, hey. They feel things very deeply, especially coming from the King of Cups. I'm also getting some sort of fiery vengeance with the Diablo energy. Never have enough money, very moody. Capricorn, Cancer energy, highly empathic, but moody. So yeah. It's like somebody could be very sweet, and when they're mad or when they're not getting what they want, they could come off as evil. Very demonic or possessed with the Diablo energy. Somebody is like, if it's a Capricorn energy, somebody could be really suffering in silence, or they're quiet about the frustration, hey. Others of you, you may be dealing with someone or you are just not seeing the light about this person because they're constantly going through, they're like stuck in these karmic lessons, or you're being dragged in these karmic lessons, and it's like some of you are not seeing the light with the Diablo energy. It's like, I'm attracted to you, or I feel like this deep connection with you, or a bond or attachment, but I just don't see what's going to transpire out of this. Especially if somebody has been doing their best here. You guys need to speak up. And I feel like when you speak up, and this could be to yourself, being honest to yourself about what's really going on. Stop trying to avoid or ignore the fucking situation with the Two of Swords. I'm going to say fuck because the Diablo is here. So somebody could have a sailor's mouth. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like somebody's cutting off an unhealthy relationship or an unhealthy attachment here with the Two of Swords and the Diablo. You know, because it's too much sacrifices. You're making me bend backwards. You know, and it's all mucky. It's all messy. I don't see any improvements here. I get for some of you, you're cutting off a limited beliefs here, and it's because you got enlightened with the Hangman sacrifice energy. We have Temperance, Sagittarius, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So be here in the present. That's the Wheel of Fortune for me as well. Be here, be now. I'm also getting, again, karmic. A lot of karmic lessons is happening here. Let me see what numbers. We have 7 as a repeating number, right? And we have 3 plus 4 is what? You guessed it, 7. So other partnerships or legal contracts or karmic contracts are being evaluated. Somebody's changing the way how they look at these partnerships. And there could also be, after this karmic lesson, somebody's going to be released for good. If this is you and you have been cutting off a lot of the old you, some of your karmic attachments, friends, that lesson is going to be now expired, and that contract as well. And you may go into a period where you feel very peaceful with Temperance. Some of you do have guardians, archangels, and orishas, all gods with the Temperance, or angels, guardians that's kind of on your side. You know what I'm saying? They see something that's very beautiful in you. Again, you could be psychic, enlightened. You could have very esoteric abilities and such, and potential here with the Seven of Pentacles. So let's talk about temperance. Somebody's going to be celebrating their birthday. They're going to be acting like an animal. I'm also hearing that this person may have they may have a soft obsession about the synergy you guys share. And when I say that, it's like it's constantly on their mind. They constantly feel it. Even when they don't want to think about it, they're thinking about it. And if they're not feeling it, they're thinking about it so they could feel like that again, right? So they're missing that synergy. Their world could be upside down, not upside down, but up and down. You know, very erratic behavior. Some of you, this person, or you're struggling, you're pushing forward through codependency, lessons and issues and cycles to get to this commitment. So somebody may be very codependent on their ego, and it creates this erratic behavior with temperance. Let me see what else. I'm hearing the ego. It's wanting to move ahead past the Most High's timing. Temperance could also talk about wait, being that it's a waiting season for some of you, or a waiting period or cycle. Wait on the Most High. Things will happen in that time it needs to happen. Something is not ripe yet, or somebody's not out of the woods yet. And if you try to rush or push past divine timing or the Most High's timing, the karmic lessons are going to be repeated, and it may even cause more resentment between you and this person. Because again, if somebody has been bending over backwards, making the necessary sacrifices where this person absolutely refused but wants to get their way, resentments are going to occur. Could even be like boredom, or just disgust and wanting to move on could happen. So if you want this relation, or you want whatever is going on here, you're gonna have to be patient. Patience is one of the fruits of the Most High. Patience, little sister. You know that song from Dreamgirls, Patience? I'm also getting surrender. Now, when you surrender, that is a conscientious or a conscious, personal and intentional decision to obey and remain in the state with your higher self, or with your spirit, with your soul, with your body, regardless of the cost. It often leads to victory, manifestations coming into fruition as well. That is the guidance with the temperance and the devil. Don't get tempted to be your own worst enemy. And remember, I talked about that. Don't be your own worst enemy. Well, the devil is the enemy. All right, that's the enemy card. You guys may have negative emotions, or this person or whomever understands this may have negative emotions, and that's what's causing them not to see the light. But with the hangman, the ethers or their ancestors is helping them to stay put, so they could bring or have more awareness or enlightenment of their own thoughts. Because some of them are not conscientious. That is their own negative thoughts that's creating this Two of Swords, stuck, contemplating on what's going wrong, being selfish with their emotions or the information that they could speak on to help things move forward. Somebody's needing help and doesn't want to ask for help. Hey, I also feel like somebody was very selfish and self-centered. They could have given, they could have done something, and they didn't. They choose to sit on their hands, or they choose to have like this crocodile or T-Rex hands, where it was like, no, I can't do anything. It's like stuck to their chest. So for some of you, I feel like you have did a little too much, just to be real. And with the throat chakra, Two of Swords, and the Diablo, I feel like you're really angry and your ego desires no contact from this person, but your heart or your higher self, it fiends or it craves for the synergy that you once had with this person, or what could happen, or what could be, because you felt it before. So with the Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, Diablo, your heart has to be healthy so you don't abuse or misuse any blessings that's coming forward, because there's some things happening. There's water and fire being tossed around here to manifest or bring something into the reality. Somebody's blessings. Somebody needs to put the Most High first, or the godlike energy within you first. That frustrating and doubting to understand what God wants. You're going to have patience to see that. The wheel of fortune is turning, but be careful that because again, you're impatient, you're tempted to push forward through the Most High's timing or God's timing, or even just the process of it. It's not your ego timing, hey. No way, you know? And some of you may be psychic that you feel like, I know what's going to happen, so let me just do this, that, and the other. No, you don't know what's going to happen, because we have the wheel of fortune here, and the wheel could spin either way. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're seeing bits and pieces or premonitions here, it's not giving you the full picture. You can't see that. Hey, this is why you have to put it at the Most High's feet. Don't be tempted. Don't let your ego or negative emotions tempt you here. Some of you are always blaming curses and people working spells on you or on your person. You've given too much power to wickedness. All right? That's what temperance is here to tell you. No, you need to learn moderation, and you need to learn how to balance the things that you're putting a lot of attention and energy in. All right? Because you're creating this up and down emotional roller coaster in your life by giving too much praise or too much glory to wickedness. Spells and all that stuff can't work on you unless you believe it and you playing into that product or you playing into that idea. So that's just a little bit of belief. If you seriously believe some shit is being worked on you, you need to seek a practitioner that has a link, hey, to divine energy or a divine guidance, hey. All right. So waiting period. Waiting season, something may be taking longer than expected, or somebody wants, or your ego wants, causing that frustration and doubt. So let's see what the angel answers has to say about the Seven of Pentacles, being that it popped up twice. If you're going through a painful cycle, or there's growing pains, that is a natural part of this human experience. Learn from it. Learn from it by identifying or editing the root causes of things. Wait. Whoever you are that's understanding this, you don't know how to fucking wait. You're naturally impatient. That frustration, that doubt, that negative emotions that you're getting, you're allowing it to control you instead of you controlling these things, all right? You have the power of the voice. Speak to yourself. The sword is here, more throat chakra or Ace of Swords energy. Be real with yourself or have that needed conversation. But if you did, and now you know deeply that inner voice is telling you this is your time to wait, why are you not listening to yourself? Is it painful? Is it too painful for you to remain consistent? Come on. You need to look into the root cause and what's the pain, frustration, doubt when it comes to weight. What's wrong with you? Are you just spoiled, rotten? But the Wheel of Fortune is here to say that it could turn any way if you're not patient. If you push forward, the wheel could turn either way, fortune or unfortunate. So carry on. Right now is not the right time, and you need to listen to your intuition. Ask your angels. When you're asking your angels for any type of guidance, confirmation, sign, make sure you have a time frame. You're allowed to ask for what you need to know. If you want to know, hey, is this going to happen? I need to have a plain, obvious, clear confirmation in 24 hours, 48 hours. And when that confirmation, sign, or answer comes to you, do not allow your ego and your erratic behavior to control what you know is the truth. This person may also be going through something similar when it comes to pulling forward or contacting you or making it or initiating something here with you on the Three of Wands, because this person does have a plan, but deep inside, or their psychic abilities, they're getting a lot of signs that's saying you need to wait. This is not the season. Things are still developing. So if you can't take this limbo, you're not learning the lesson of patience. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much. If you're impatient, you're going to run into a mouse trap. All right. You're going to get caught in a dark hole, or you're going to fall in a hole to nowhere. All right. And then you're going to be trying to figure out how to escape that situation that could have been avoided. All right. So check out the description box below. Remember, water, or the King of Cups. This person has a lot of emotions. They could also dominate their relationship because they don't want to face their emotions, or they don't want to be truthful about that. So pay attention. That's maybe an indicator or characteristic here. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. I am running a special in a minute, 2-question personal or private read for $25. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, check out the description box below on how you could give back to this channel. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box. Did you see anything that stand out to you or spoke to you? Let me know. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? And I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.